welcome everyone. Today we're doing a stealth camping adventure. We are way farther up the creek today, and we're going to see about a particularly rich area that has been on my mind for a while. So I'm pretty glad to be out and in amongst nature today. I'm going to first and foremost to get a camp set up, and let's see how things pan out with that. I've got to go and get the pick so we can clear off the space. So, a very steep embankment, so just got to be careful. Okay. Okay, so we got our pick here, and basically what we want to do. Whoa. It's kind of strange terrain. I've never been through these parts before, so if you ever need to climb a hill, take your pick and just pull yourself up like that. Hey everybody, welcome. So, what we got to do with this pick, we have to use it for an unintended purpose, which is we've got to cut some grass. Why am I cutting grass? Well, I need to make a soft bed to lay on. How are you going, Ray? Hi, Angel. Hi. Snake. We got Snake today. Awesome. Very cool. Welcome everybody. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just up here. I'm going to make myself a bed. And this is nice, lush grass up here. We got Pluto. We got Delsha. Hi everybody. The way we're going to cut this grass, I'm just going to lay the blade down just like that, really hard. I'm going to chop up as much of this stuff as we possibly can to make the bed for our sleeping bag, because when you're sleeping on natural flora and fauna, sometimes it's not as easy as it sounds. So we got Marky, we have Marcio. You are amazing. BWB, Pluto, Pinecone, awesome. Got so many wonderful people today. So hi everybody. Alrighty, we're gonna get this bed made up. And what I mean by bed is, we could literally sleep on this stuff as is. However, areas like this are prone to ticks and things, and I'm not quite sure. There's not going to be no ticks on here. We got Levi, we got Aaliyah. Are you in the US? I'm on planet Earth, my friend. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Appreciate your questions. So what we're doing today is we're building a bed. So we've got to gather up as much of this stuff as possible to make a nice soft laying spot. We have Benson fan. Hi. Be careful, man, said Pluto. Very cool. So I might not always be able to check the chat, guys, but feel free to talk in amongst yourselves and make friends. And I just want to welcome everyone and thank everyone for being here. It's so nice. So again, for those of you tuning in, I'm making a bed out of straw because I'm a piglet. Or isn't that how it goes? Like a piglet made its bed out of straw, one made its bed out of titanium steel. The other one made its bed out of solid gold. Well, I'm the straw man argument for that one, so we're cutting some chaff today. And hopefully we're going to get onto some gold pretty soon. It is going to be a lot of work. Thank you so much. Thank you, Benson. But I don't want to let anybody down, because I do have a sleeping bag. The only thing is, the ground is so cold and hard. It's difficult when you don't have something soft underneath and giving a bit of insulation from the ground. So thank you, Todd Long. Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back. We are back in the game. All right. Supremacy Aviation, Winter Sleepers, Broby Mining, Benson Fan, thank you so much. You guys are incredible. Now, these are they're not really life-saving skills, but they're just a skill to kind of make things a little bit more comfortable. If you're doing camping, if you're doing like anything, like if you're wanting to practice survival camping or anything else and you're out in a remote area, these things can kind of make your life a little bit easier. And it does take work, but I'll tell you right now, when I go to actually lay on this stuff, it's going to be so much softer. And the other thing is, because I've taken all this time to build it, it's like I'm going to appreciate it so much more. In Excess World, I said hi everybody. Welcome. So I want to, the other thing has occurred to me, I could probably just put my sleeping bag on this grass, couldn't I? The only thing about that is, I don't know what's under this stuff. There could be a snake under there. There could be anything. So I want to be careful. I do appreciate you all being here. You're so good. Hi, everyone. And we're going to take it a little bit slow today. But I know I want to get onto this gold because it's pretty close by. But if you don't make your campsite, you got nowhere to keep it all, Okay. We have bugs and spiders, yes we do. Funny thing is, the spiders I don't mind so much. I've gathered a deep appreciation of spiders, and I think to myself, I'm happy if they snuggle up and get warm, just as long as they don't run across my face in the evening. I'm totally fine. The only spider I don't want to be snuggling up with is a whitetail. That's the only one I have provisions about. And also the funnel web spider. Okay, we got blunts for 420. Daddy doesn't like snakes. I'm scared. Well, guess what? I'm scared of snakes too. And you know what? That's a good point, because I wonder if there might be a clutch of snakes into there somewhere. And if so, I don't want to hurt them, but I don't want to sleep on top of a clutch of snakes. So that's why we're harvesting this soft stuff. Whew, it's a lot of work. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Incredible. I've got an amazing crowd here today. And I'm very pleased to be here with you all. So yeah, for those of you tuning in, we're making a bed out of balsam boughs, or whatever that means. And we're doing it old school because we got this gold pick here. And we're gonna make good on this gold today. Come hell or high water. That's what they say. Okay. we got a fair bit of this stuff going. That's about good enough for a pillow. Where am I? YouTube teleported me here. Did it? Rancis Gamer, did it teleport you here? Well, I am glad to hear that, because you're in a good spot right now. I want to teach you all something today, and I want to learn something from you guys today as well. So I'm happy that you're here. And thank you, YouTube, for teleporting people here, because we are on the outpost of reality right now. And with the way the world is going, I believe that YouTube knows a thing or two about where the world is headed. And I want to give a shout out to Nomadic God King. Nomadic, where are you? You guys, if you haven't already, subscribe to Nomadic God King. Excellent YouTube channel. He's got a lot of useful tips. And he has a hell of a lot more experience doing what I'm doing. So, Nomadic God King. Excellent. All right. We got hamburgers. We got something. We got Mark Busha. Hi, how you going? Are you going to have a campfire? Unfortunately, no. Because where I'm at, fires are banned. So guess what? We got to do something called thermal induction. Bunser 420, don't want to lay on the grass. I am a hamburger. Benson fan, tuner family. Nanika, how are you? Welcome, guys. Welcome, everybody. Now, every once and again, if I see someone in the comments that's being supportive and converting my trolls into followers, I'm going to hand you a wrench. The wrench of responsibility and wrench of power. So won't that be fun? You ready for it? Alrighty. Okay, welcome everyone. Please like, share. So thank you so much, I am. Terrific. Keep that up, I am, and you might be seeing yourself a spanner and a wrench very soon. Okay, we got Christine Martinez says hi. Hi, hi. Oh, good. Very good, guys. We got enough for a big giant pillow now. Look at that. I could just about go to sleep on that stuff right now. We're not quite ready yet because we gotta make a full-on bed. And it's gonna be so cozy, and I'm gonna lay down on it and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be sleeping. Did you lock the door? I locked the door. All right. Okay. We got the troll. But I like to troll. That's what I do. What are we doing tonight? Well, troll, hang on. The troll. I need to address you perfectly. We are doing a little bit of stealth camping. Because we got a little... Oh, shit! Folks, don't let this happen to you. Realize that grass is 10 million times sharper than any scalpel ever invented. Don't let this happen to you. And it just missed my most important finger of all. So, ooh, thank you so much, Gable. We got Gabe. We got Promingo. Welcome, everybody. Anonymous. We got Anonymous in the room. So we're doing some stealth camping. You got to cut your grass before you pull it, because if you don't cut it before you pull it, you wind up with a boo-boo the size of Texas. Ooh, wow. Okay. Why do I not? That's a good question, Gabe. And I actually have some gloves. So what is my stupid ass doing out here with no gloves? Let's go and find ourselves some gloves. Grass bites. Yes, it definitely is. A sling or a scythe? No, I got a gold pick. Thank you very much. Good question, Mickey. Gabe, we have Lewis. It's a big no-no outdoors, absolutely. You don't want to cut yourself because... And there's a few remedies. I could look myself for some what would you call it, aloe vera. Well, yep, it is lesson learned, Bill Meyer, absolutely. Size of Texas. Was I raised by an omen? I grew up watching The Omen. That's a bit of a scary. Ooh, oh, I can't name the movie. Can I mention a movie on here? Ooh, okay, all right. I'm gonna have to wash this. Best remedy is water, and if you can find yourself some aloe vera, that's pretty good too. Does anybody know of anything else I could use? It's hard to do this with one hand, so let me just set up the camera here. Da, 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 da. Ow, that stings. That stings like a mofo. Ouch. But it's essential that we clean out that wound really good, because infections, especially if you're going to be doing gold today, we're going to be letting all that in. So, lesson learned, I need to be wearing gloves before I do this stuff. Okay, what stung him? Oh, I just got cut. I'm stupid. Bill Mayer, let's carry glue to fix baby cuts. That's cool. That's a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't have anything like that. So, we're going to grab our gloves. Once we get our gloves, I think we're going to be doing a little bit better. That hurts. Alrighty. Infections aren't fun, okay? Okay. You gotta wear gloves, okay? Thank you so much for that, Mr. Mackey. Northwest Trapper, we got DJ, the chef, we got Eban. Thank you guys so much. You've been incredible, okay? Now, one of my favorite remedies is this stuff. It's a drink that I can't name, that you didn't see, that you didn't read, that you still can't see and read. But I like to pour that stuff on my wound. But not today. Because even though I like myself a bit of pain, it lets me know that I'm still alive. I think I'm just going to drink it. Okay. All right, that did absolutely nothing for me. Okay, gloves on, and let's get to it. Okay, now it occurs to me I'll probably only need one glove, because I'm going to have to be able to use the screen. Diabetes. It is not what you say it is, official. It is not what you say it is, Shaw Dog. Danang Sons, the Troll. Nope. Don't drink that stuff. That stuff will take the rust off a bolt. Drink this stuff that you didn't see and read either. Okay. Here we go. Let's get back to building this big old pillow. And, ooh. I just had a bit of a dizzy spell. Water, yes, yes. The Troll, Shaw Dog. Oh, you guys are an amazing group. You're back here again. Being a wonderful, wonderful audience. And you might just get to see me stumble. Make a fool out of myself. And maybe that thing will be sticking up like that. Do you think? I don't think. I hope not. Be careful with gold picks. Okay. Let's get some more grass. And no, it's not funky grass. Don't do no funky grass. Not around me. Don't do that stuff around me. What am I doing? I'm making a bed. We got Peaceful Border Collie that says, "You're old." We got Danang Sons. We got some wonderful people here, wonderful folks. Thank you so much. Now, guys, I have a request today. And I know a lot of you don't have any money, and I'm glad. I'm not glad that you don't have money, but I'm glad everyone's just here. But if there's an ad that comes on, can you please watch maybe one of them out of the entire stream? Because what that does is it helps the algorithm, and it helps my channel, and it helps any revenue that's coming in. I'm not rich. I don't make a lot of money at all. And everybody thinks because this channel's monetized that I'm on a huge income. I'm not, folks. So what can really help me if you don't have anything? Just watch one of those horrible ads that comes along and just stick around for it for a little while, because what it does is YouTube will give me 55% of that revenue that comes along. So that can really help me, and that can really help YouTube. So thank you guys so very much. All right. Jack says, "Leave that grass alone." The troll says, "The Al Gore rhythm." Does anybody remember Al Gore? Oh my goodness. That must be ages ago now. I remember that whole saga. Okay. I have YouTube Premium. I don't have ads. Well, DJ the Chef, I'm glad for you, buddy. That's really cool. Thank you. So John Hendrick said, "Hi, Raymond." We have Joey. We have Shaw. We have Jason G. Mineral Springs. Dubes. Where am I? I'm on planet Earth, my friend. Where the hell you at? It's still daylight. I'm on it. See, I'm on one of those exoplanets that you hear about on Facebook that has all this gold, and it has diamonds and, you know, like black holes shooting gold out of its ass and stuff. That's where I'm at. I'm like orbiting a black hole. And sometimes it's sunny because it has this accretion disk on the end that excretes all this gold. And the reason I'm able to talk to you guys is because I have internet that's 10 megaflops, teraflops per second internet speed. It's coming out to you guys soon. It's called something called 6G, right? You guys got 5G at the moment, but 6G is coming. I'm already experiencing it, so cool. All right, so we have official. We have Unicorn Ninja. Raymond. So cool. We have one here written in Korean. I have no idea what the name is, but welcome, Korea. We have, "What are you doing?" "I'm building a bed." And welcome, welcome. Salutations from Ton 681. All right. So now, I want you guys to have a look at this. This is a big, giant pillow. It can start the foundation of a nice, soft little bed for our little, thing that a sleeping bag. Okay, we got Henderson Nelson. We have Charlie Scott. We have the troll again. Been scrolling lives for an hour. Best live yet. New sub. Thank you so much, the troll. And I'll tell you what, you're the best troll I've ever come across this entire stream. Actually, probably in all the streams. Thank you so much. We got Lean Bear here. Thank you so much. Guys, subscribe to Matt. He's awesome. Okay, we have Symphony. We have a shout out to my boy Money Bagno. What's that? Fire Latina. We have the troll again. We have Raymond. So much coolness in the chat today. I'm overjoyed, and I'm very happy. Alrighty. Ooh, yeah. All right. Okay, so we have Perkins, Sony, Singh. We have Mickey Minton. So you have rest in peace, Aussie. Yes. Unfortunately, Aussie passed away. I did get that memo. It came across the universe at light speed, actually 10 times faster than light speed, because remember, I've got 6G. And let me know, one of the kings has fallen. So rest in peace, Aussie. Am I in Alaska? We got Dean, we got, oh, so many wonderful people. If you say boo, I will dono. You will dono. Blue, 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 blue. Can I say blue as many times as I want? Blue, 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 blue. Blue, 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 blue. You guys are going to be broke by the end of the stream. Blue, 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 blue. Now, I'm kidding, everybody. Like, I know everybody's doing it rough. You guys on planet Earth are doing it rough. I'm doing it rough out here in ton 681. But we're going to be doing it a little bit better tonight because we got a nice soft place to sit. Thank you so much. Raymond. I want to give a shout out to Raymond Channel. We got... All right, cool. We have so many people. He's a content creator trying to get himself 1K subscribers. He's at 608 subs, so if you don't mind, if you could help him out, he mainly does fitness related stuff. So cool. All right, guys, awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, give him a subscribe, and if you guys don't mind, stick around and come back because I've got some fun camping tips for you guys that I've learned over the span of a lifetime. I am currently 314 years old, and it's been such a ride, but I tell you right now, this is going to be a nice soft bed, and we're going to have a good time tonight. So thank you very much for tuning in. You are incredible. We have now, do I have the goodies for s'mores? Actually, I tell you what, I've got some wheat bix, but not much sugary stuff. Thank you so much, Lean Bear. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to Lean Bear. He's awesome. He's got a great channel. And make sure you give him a shout out and head on over to his channel and give him a subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. We have, let's back up here on the chat just a little bit. We have mango lemonade. All right, so cool. We have Blaze. Find any phones, or did you find any before? Blaze. DJ the chef. We got to keep going, guys. The light is fading from the accretion disk around the black hole, and soon we will be in total darkness. And I do love darkness. I love the heavenly peaceful night, but I like it so much more when I've got a soft place to lay down. So this is incredible. I'm so glad to have this opportunity to be here and talk with you guys and maybe teach you a little something that might make your camping experience a little bit nicer. All right. Peaceful border collie. We have, wow, how do you leave a like? I'm not sure about that. See, over here in this constellation, we have this thing called, what is it? They told me, some of the aliens told me, and I have no idea what it's called now, so I don't get much of those things over here. But if you guys want to leave a like, you're more than welcome to. And I don't require anyone to, but if you can, that's cool. And I appreciate you all being here, because right now, wherever you are in the world, whatever situation you're in, if you're stuck in busy traffic, or you are stuck behind a desk, or you are in some mundane predicament, you're here with me today. You're here with me today, and we're out here and we're camping, right? We are away from the stresses of the world and the society, and we are out here getting some good gold today. And we're going to be doing a whole lot better. And guess what? I got a message right now from a legend who has my Trommel. And this legend has taken good care of my Trommel, and she's put it away in a hangar right now. So I'm very, very eternally grateful for this wonderful, wonderful woman. She has left my Trommel in a safe place. Okay, what's a Trommel, you ask? A Trommel's way to get gold. All right, let's read some comments quickly. Thank you guys so much. We have Ian Watts here. The black hole needs a secretion disk. Absolutely right, Matt. You are totally 100%, 1,000,000% on the dot with that. And we need it to eject gold as well. Okay, cool. So we check him out when he gets a chance. Siphony. So cool. All right, we got Glass. How feasible is making a living wage from solo prospecting? Obviously, there's the chance you get super lucky, but for the average industrious man with the right gear, is it feasible? Well, let me answer your question right now. With all the experience that I have, which is about probably a little over 10 years of experience, in my experience, you have days of where you have 1 gram days. Sometimes you have 0.2 gram, 0.20 of a gram days. Sometimes you have a few specks to keep you going. And then if you're lucky, over about a year's worth of digging and sifting, you might just wind up yourself with 5 grams, my experience. So is it feasible? Can you make a living wage? It just depends. Sometimes you have to be in it to win it, and that's the spirit that you've got to have and that you've got to keep with you, because if you're not in it, you can't win it. So get out there, guys. Get out there, get yourself a gold pan, get yourself a gold pick, and research the area, you know? Just research the area and say to yourself, look, is there going to be gold here? And if there's not, then don't bother, because the likelihood of you finding gold is very slim. But don't even let that stop you. Let me tell you why. A lot of people told me that this area didn't have any gold in it. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I said, screw that. I'm going to see for myself. I'm going to find out for myself. I'm going to get down in this creek, and I'm going to fucking find out for myself firsthand. And guess what? I found gold. And I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to take a little break over here from this bed making process, and I'm going to show you what a little bit of due diligence can wind you up with. It can wind you up with a spot of your own that nobody knows about, that you can always go to get good gold. And that's what we're going to do right now. Okay? All right. Let's read some comments before we get going. So we have, whoa, so many people in the chat. We have Rax, we have Ian Watts again. Thank you so much. Just having a cuppa. Ian, thank you so much for coming. I do appreciate it. We have Green Go. We have Justin Kahn. I'm just watching you from behind one of those trees. Oh, have we got a clam jumper? Is that you? Come here, motherfucker! I'm gonna get you! Ah! Huh? I saw you. I did see you. Where you at? Nah, I'm just playing. I'd invite you down to come and help me, as a matter of fact. Okay, cool. So, rather be, okay, wow, so many comments. We got Carolyn Land. We got South Carolina. We have Rising Sun. We got Carolyn. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Incredible. Angel. Gilbert. We have Max Flex. Ian Watts. Dubes. The other tree says, which other tree? That one? That one? Oh, I just used that one. I mean, I went behind it, and you don't want to go behind there. You couldn't be behind that. Maybe you're behind that one. I don't know. Oh, I can always find a friendlier live stream. Carolyn Land, thank you so much for tuning up. We have, what's up, buddy? All right, cool. Now, guys, let's get down here and let's find this gold. I did tell you that you got to be persistent, and you got to say hell to the no with people telling you there ain't no gold, because sometimes they'll tell you there's no gold because they don't want you messing around. But you got to heed that warning too, because if you don't, you could wind up yourself having a, you know what those little bottle caps are like? Has anyone ever seen a bottle cap? I'm sure you have. You might wind with a bottle cap popped somewhere. Okay. You got to be careful. Ain't no gold in them there hills. Well, let's prove you wrong right now. Sailors Sebi, thank you so much for tuning in. Raymond, give a shout out to Missouri. Missouri for the win. Missouri for the win. I see Bedrock. Got to be some gold. All right, guys. Now, the stream willing, we're going to find some decent gold. But first of all, we got to see what's in this pan. I know you was kidding. I know you was kidding, Sailor. You've been on this channel from the get-go since we started live streaming, and I do appreciate your help. You're always welcome here. Always welcome here. All right, now, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see if there's anything left over in this pan from where I was digging the other time. Ooh, we got just a little tiny bit. just up in there that you guys probably can't even see, and it's just a terrible thing because I wish I had a macro lens for this camera, and I might just invest in one, but let's have a look. You see this right here with the scale the size of my finger there? That's a little tiny speck of gold. What does that tell me? That tells me that at some stage there has been gold flowing through this area. I don't exactly know how much because I haven't worked at that yet. That much. Oh, you are teaching me honestly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate to hear that. We're rich. Danny Port, Joe Lopez. We have Mark Robinson. We have Alvin Guy. We have Joel. Okay, so much coolness in the room. I'm so happy. All right, we got a baby pan here. Now, what's a baby pan? A baby pan is because you might want to start out with a baby pan. It's just easy to use. But I tell you right now, today, because we got so much material to run, I got to use something called the Garrett Super Sluice, which is over here. This pan is amazing because I want you to look at the difference between the two of these pans. Okay, we're going to let that little piece of gold sit down here, and I'm going to come and get them later. We got that one. We got this one. Now, what's the difference between these two? It's obviously the size. But the other thing you want to look for, you see down the bottom in these pans, how they're nice and flat? This one has a small flat area and lots of riffles. This one has a big flat area and only 2 riffles. This one is designed for bulk classifying and bulk discovery and sampling. This can give you a nice snapshot of what's in the area. This one is more so for, cleaning up, that sort of thing, and just getting out all the really super fine stuff happening. So that's a really good pan for that. So either one will work, either one will find you gold, and they got this nice little hole so you can put a strap around your face and you can walk around looking like you've got a piece of green plastic on your face, which is pretty cool too. Just don't do it where anybody can see you. But we're going to take this pan now. We're going to chuck it over here. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to get something called a classifier. This is a classifier. Now, what does a classifier do? You might ask. You didn't. I'm going to tell you anyway. This pan has a classifier simply because you want to get the material that you put in, like this stuff, and you got to make it smaller. You got to find some way to turn your pay dirt smaller so you can sift out the big gravels just like this and wind up with something like that. Do you see what I mean? It's pretty cool. We got so many people in the chat. We got Juan, we got Joel, we got Dog King, we got Ian Watts again. Thank you so much for doing it. We got Raymond, Master Link, we got Unicorn, Danny Port, Mark Robinson. Oh, so many awesome people. Okay, now we started in on this pay dirt, and I'm not even sure if there's going to be anything in that. But since we've got the pan starting full, let's just load it up. Now, where do you find gold, you might ask? Because I don't want to waste anybody's time in these streams. I know that people are dying to know because they want to get out there with their own gold pans and they want to find as much gold as they possibly can. So, what we got to do is we have to look down the creek here. Now, what do you see? You see water standing over here. That's a big, wide open area. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the flow and how gold travels through a creek. In a narrow creek like this, or in any creek or any river, in the center of the creek, what you're looking at is gold blowing through really fast, especially at these narrow ends at a pinch point. What happens is over here, you see how it widens out? Gold has a tendency to fall out of suspension. It falls out of being pushed along and hurled along at a great velocity because the pressure comes off. It's like whenever you have been at summertime, and I think it's still summertime where you guys are, but you'll hold that hose in and make that spray, right, like that, and the velocity is so quick. Thank you. The velocity is so quick, and I've got reinforcements, I've got food, and I've got battery pack. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. It's not me. Okay, well, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
I went up there because I thought it was you.
That wasn't me. I'm not kidding you. It wasn't me.
Well, then we better be very careful about letting things lie.
All right. Thank you for putting my Trommel away. I appreciate that. We're going to get 22 mils, yeah. Okay, my goodness. So we got wonderful reinforcements from Nervous Rider. Guys, if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Go to Nervous Rider's channel. She's got an incredible equestrian teaching and learning channel. And this is just amazing. I'm so happy to have these cookies. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a windfall. All right, now, where were we at? Oh, guys, our phone's about to die. Let's plug this thing up. And let's maybe, it kind of takes the fun out of the camping thing, doesn't it, guys? But that's okay. I'm glad to have the help. I'm so happy. All right. All right. So that's Nervous Rider. If you guys wouldn't mind, I would so much appreciate it if you could subscribe. Okay. Now, where was I? Now hold that thought, everybody. Hold that thought, because we're going to get back on it, and I'm going to tell you what we're doing. And sometimes you maybe got to remind me, because I'm quick to lose my place. But it doesn't mean I don't care, and it doesn't mean that I don't want to teach you. It just means life happens sometimes, and we gotta recharge. We gotta recharge, because if we don't, we're gonna lose the stream, and I'll lose everyone's attention, and you might miss something that could change your life. It could change your life monetarily. It could change your life in a physical, happy way. It can do a whole lot for you. So now, while I'm down here, and we've got 100% charge coming. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming out. We got so much coolness happening. I'm gonna read some comments. Okay, we have Billy Franklin, we have James, we have Cheshpo. Ooh, we got a little friend crawling on us too. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, that's all right. Again, Neurocalm Studio. Good day, sir. We have Jonathan Perez. We have, okay, so many cool people in the chat. We have Robert Woods. Robert, welcome back. Welcome back, my friend. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while either, man. I'm so glad you're here, because today I've got a feeling we've got some trolls coming. We've got the trolls coming, and I need a bit of help. So thank you so much. Let's convert those trolls to followers, and let's all have a good time. Let's keep it family-friendly fun, and not too over the top with the jokes, please. If you want to joke, you're more than welcome to. I can take a joke. Just nothing nasty now. Come on. All right. I thought you guys would be found on the inside of a river, stream, or bend. Oh, good. We have Fiery Latina. You were talking about how the river was wider. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you so much for reminding me, Fiery. So, and the flow is not so strong for the gold to go through, something like that. Thank you so much. We have Unicorn Ninja, Billy Franklin again, Jared Stone, Caleb. We have Double A, Talia. We have Caleb. Again, we have Billy Franklin. We have Robert Woods again. I think we're all caught up. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Incredible. I'm going to drink some water that you didn't see that logo. You don't know what that is. It could just be water from some exoplanet. So, all right. And exoplanets do have gold, and they have water. Okay. We have Susanna Heil. We have, what state are you in? We have Dubes. Oh, God, we got everybody here today. Thank you guys so much. All right, let's get going. Because I know you want to learn. I know your brains are thirsty. You're hungry. You're hungry for knowledge. And I'm hungry for knowledge, too. It's not just you. It's me. I want to learn from you guys as well. I got 10 million people in these chats that are way smarter than I could ever be. And I want you all to teach me. Tell me what to do. All right? Doesn't mean that I'll actually do it, but that's what mostly things are like. Okay. All right. Now, and a very important person reminded me exactly what we were talking about, so I'm so glad. Now, look over there in that big wide open space. The simplest way to think about this is when a creek widens out, it becomes a low pressure zone. Why is that important? Because heavy materials like gold, iron, lead, and ironstone and very heavy rocks will fall out of suspension and they will gather at the very bottom, sometimes on the side. Where's another good low pressure zone? Over here. And case in point, this is where I've been digging probably for the last little bit, maybe the last 5 minutes while I was over there. I can split myself into two, by the way. See, I've got my shadow here, and this is the normal guy that'll do the digging. So, cool. So we're over here digging, and we have amassed a bit of gold through there. We can try there in just a little bit, but right now, I want to tell you guys, if you're in a straight creek with no bends or anything like that, what you want to do is you want to come across your sides here, where you're pushing up material. That high force velocity flow is pushing up material on the sides. Check your sides. Whenever the gold comes across bedrock like this, and you got these little pockets and things, and where the gold stops in the front, it'll also whip around, and centrifugal flow will build up gravels in behind this bedrock as well, and all over it too. Because remember, one thing, gold is lazy. It wants to sit where it is. It doesn't want to move. It's like a lot of people. It's like me some days. Gold is lazy. So you got to think lazy, but you got to work hard. Okay, enough of my running my mouth. Let's get some material in this pan and let's run it. Now, I want to show you one thing. On this little creek bend here, we're kind of on the bend, we're also in a low pressure zone. We have a wash layer. Now, do you guys see all this? We got a bit of ironstone here, we've got a bit of quartz, we've got all sorts of other little bits that are washed into this little wash layer, and it kind of stacks up like that. Sometimes it can be like tailings, sometimes it can be anything, but you want to check things that look like that, and big gravels. You want to be putting in your pan big giant gravels, like say for instance here. You see that and how water worn that is? That's the kind of stuff you want to put in your pan. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we'll be right back. We're still here actually. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. All right, let's check the chat real quick before we get going. What state am I in? Hello, hello. All right. Ever use a metal detector? Caleb and Bill. Ian Watts. We have Billy Franklin. Oh, so cool. We have Adam Frost. Okay. We have 1D Dubes. We have Sebastian Tube. We have Fiery Latina again. And subscribed and liked. Thank you, Susanna. We have Jonathan Perez again. Thank you guys so very much. Incredible. We got all our moderators here today. I'm so happy. Alrighty. Now, let's get digging. We're going to start from the top, work our way down, because how this works is, in a flood situation, sometimes the gold is just going to be washed on top. And you'll get this layer of about an inch or two that's just sitting in that top wash layer. It's not going to be sitting much anywhere else. But the more layers you go down, the more gold you'll find. Sometimes. It's not always working like that, but do like I'm doing now. Go from the top. Sometimes you want to just take this end of your pick and just scrape off the top, because that's sometimes where you can find your best gold. But have a look at this too. I want to show you something. You see where it's looking like that, where you get all these little sparkly rainbow bits in there? It kind of looks like you got multicolor stuff right there. That's pretty cool. That means you got really good gravels in that. You got ironstone, you got a whole bunch of different types of rocks and stuff. And I'm no geologist, but let me tell you right now, I want to be working some dirt that looks like this. That looks nice and tasty to me. That looks really cool. So let's get as much of that in the pan as we possibly can. Thank you all so much for coming today. I do appreciate you all being here. And this is good because we're all together. Oh, look at that too. We got a bit of quartz in there. That's broken up quartz. And it looks pretty rusty and crazy too. So it's like me, it's rusty and crazy. All right, oh my goodness. Oh, we got more of that quartz coming out. That looks pretty cool. That is some yummy looking quartz. Has like dark staining on it. That's what I want to see. We got I like turtles. Oh, thank you so much. I detect an Aussie accent. Good luck. We have clay. Exactly. Clay is what you want to run to. But you got to be careful with clay. I'm going to show you exactly why you want to be careful with clay. Because clay is a frenemy. It's our enemy, but it's also our friend. So it's a very delicate balance with clay. All right. Now, here's one thing I learned from a great channel. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Ask Jeff Williams, because Jeff Williams is a wealth of knowledge. He knows what he's talking about. He is a geologist, and he knows what he's talking about. So, what did I learn? And that is, what was I talking about? It was something to do with this stuff. It was something to do with clay. It was something to do with, what was it? Does anybody know what I was on to? We have, and Lynn, we have so many wonderful people. Thank you guys so much. I was talking about something and I totally lost track of what I was talking about. It's about clays. It was about, does anybody know? Can anybody backtrack through the chat and through the video and see exactly what I was talking about? Highly mineralized areas, I think it was. Research the area. Look for highly mineralized soils and possible stringers and where gold has historically been found, because it's going to be your best bet. WMaps for you people in America. Go on to wmaps.com. That'll give you a lot of information on where to find gold and where to find some of the best stuff as well. All right. Thank you. All my moderators, guys, are being incredible. Thank you. We have, be careful with clay. Clay is gold for Bangladesh farmer. Highly recommended. Adder. No, we don't do that, Satan. We don't do Adderall. No, we don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, okay? Right? We do gold. Gold is our drug, right? Okay, let's get to the water. So what you want to do? Oh, that's right. Ask Jeff Williams. Says all the time, whenever you're doing a test pan, anywhere, it doesn't matter where you're at, you want to grab just as much of the material as you possibly can, just like this. You see this pan? How it's kind of slightly overflowing like that? Not too much. Sometimes Jeff goes crazy and he puts it like right up there, but that's okay. Jeff knows what he's doing. He's found more gold than anybody, I think. So that's a trusted resource. But this is what your pan ideally wants to look like, because what you are trying to do, you are sampling, you are snapshotting the area with these pans. And think of it like a big giant camera. Think of it like a 400 megapixel behemoth 24K camera, all right? Think of it like an IMAX resolution. The bigger the sensor in that camera, the more accurate picture you're going to get. Okay, this is why your pans need to be so large, and they need to also incorporate an accuracy from the one that's panning it as well. Because what good is a sensor without a processor to actually go through and sort through all the massive information that a raw picture is, right? That's what we're doing. We're taking a raw picture of the area so that we know what's here. Okay, we're going to read some comments. We got Michael from Louisiana wished we had gold here. It's been a dream of mine to go dig some gold. Well, Michael, I do appreciate that. And you know what? I'll tell you right now, you just might strike it big one day. And I have got a feeling today. Something drew you to this channel, and it might as well be the powers of the universe and whatever you believe in, because I'm going to tell you now, I got faith in you, Michael. I think you're going to make it one day. You're going to make it one day. If you haven't already, you're going to make it one day. We got Fiery Latina. You were talking about your geologist friend when you were talking about the clay. Oh, thank you so much. Very good memory. You helped me along. This is great. We've got this symbiotic thing with me and my chat. All these people, all these wonderful people coming in, and they're helping me because my memory is rat shit right now. Pardon my language, but it's so good. I'm glad you guys have you guys here. you're helping me out so much. It's like having a human AI system. You guys are not AI, you're totally human, but it's like my own organic system. You guys are reminding me. Okay, let's get this pan over there, and I'm gonna show you exactly what we're doing, because I don't want to waste your time. Cool. Okay. And hopefully the stream will stay. Now, every now and again, guys, can you please let me know if the stream is still going and if it's high quality? That would be fantastic. And the other thing is, every now and again, if you could please, I know we all don't like watching ads. I know it's a thing that we want to skip them, but if there's one thing you can do to help me today, just watch one of those ads. I promise I'm still going to be here. I'm not going to go anywhere. Be here forever and ever, okay? I'm not going anywhere, but just please maybe watch one of those ads for me, because it really helps my ad revenue and it helps me keep going. I thank you guys so very much. All right, enough running my mouth. Let's get into this. Okay. I gotta set up my camera. I've got nowhere to put my camera. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Can you guys see? I hope you can kind of see. I'm so sorry if you can't. All right, panning. This is what we're doing. But first, we have to take a spot where we can pan. So we're going to take this bit of, and I want to show you something quickly. Do you know what this is? This is an axe head. This is extremely heavy metal. Look at that. How did it get here? I have no idea. I promise I don't know. But what it tells me is always pay attention to where these things fall. It's falling right there. So if something that heavy is falling there and it's not going any further, that might be a good spot to check. Okay, but for now, let's dig a hole so we can fit our pan down in the water, because we haven't got much water on this exoplanet. H2O is rare in the universe, at least in these quantities. So I hope you guys have a beautiful summer, because let me tell you, that water is always precious. So enjoy it. Enjoy it before the aliens come and take it all. Oh my goodness. All right. Now I've got myself sufficiently wet, let's get this pan in the water. Okay, first of all, we're going to do this super quick. Submerge your pan just like we got it here. That's not submerged, but we're going to help it by coming along and doing this number. Okay? You guys still with me? I can't even see the screen. I'm so sorry. What are we doing? This is the process of liquefaction. So basically we are getting as much water in the pan as possible to break up these clays. And see what I'm doing here? Breaking up all them clays and grinding all that up so that we can liberate the gold. These terms you'll come across a lot in a lot of gold videos. And it's nothing that I've invented. It's just in textbook science and the process of, you're building any kind of machines. You kind of want to learn some of these things because it helps your brain to contextualize and to compartmentalize a lot of these concepts, right? That's what words are for. We got to learn these words because they encapsulate big ideas that are very important to this craft. So, liquefaction, stratification is coming next. Remember, bits of quartz, that's a good sign. You want to break those quartz up and you want to pan them too. All right. So today, I want to give a shout out to Nomadic God King. He was out doing a fishing stream today. with his father. And it nearly brought me to tears because I wish my father was still around, you know? So if you have a chance, call your dad, call your mom, get in touch with them, because we're never guaranteed today or tomorrow or even the next second. So that's Nomadic God King. He's an awesome, awesome guy. And he's got a great channel. So very cool. Okay, so liquefaction. Now comes stratification. So we're taking our pan just like that. And we're just shaking that material down. You see that? Repeatedly shaking it down. We're going back to liquefaction now to break and release and liberate that gold from all those clays, just like this. And the hope is that it's going to release enough of that gold to sit at the bottom of the pan. Okay, now back to stratification, classification, sorry. Okay, now classifying. Take note of these words: classifying, classifying, liquefaction, stratification, Californication. I didn't say that. Okay. Now what am I doing here? Basically, I'm about to make some pizza dough and call it a day. So sorry guys. No, I'm just kneading up the clays because we got to further liberate the gold from the clay. When you're doing this, make sure you dip your hands in the water and don't wear gloves like this, because what that can do is that can carry gold off out of the pan where you don't want it to be. So take your gloves off. I still got my boo-boo, so I'm gonna have to wash that later. We're in the filthiest water right now. We're in the worst possible water we can be doing this in with a cut, because there's all kind of microbes and bacteria and algae and parasites and things in this water. It's been standing water for a long time. Just really nasty stuff that we just want to not put hands in like that. It's going to be like that. And I'm so terribly sorry I can't read any of the comments right now, because we have so many wonderful people tuning in and staying engaged with the channel, and I'm so happy. But I want to get to all of you guys. You know what I hate? I hate that I can't have you all here standing in a virtual arena, or just even here physically, just seeing and learning and teaching me as well. You know? That's what I hate. I hate that I can't have that. Maybe one day, I don't know. All right. So, liquefaction, stratification, classification. Now, we need to do the hard part. And I'm hoping everyone's still here, because I think we might have lost our stream. Did we lose our stream? Is everyone still here? Oh, guys, thank you so very much. Everyone's still here. I wasn't just imagining that you were here. You're all actually here. And I haven't lost my mind yet. Okay, this is a good day. Let's bring you all over here, and let's turn this camera just around just a little bit, so we might be able to get a better view of what's happening. It is so difficult. So difficult. But we get there in the end. Okay. Let's set up our camera just here. I'm hoping everybody can see, because you're all an amazing, amazing audience and so supportive. I think this is just incredible. We have all our moderators here, and we're going to use our pan here as a little stand. You guys are incredible. Okay, we kind of got a stand thing happening. Is that going to work? Oh, come on. Oh, please. There we go. Use nature to your advantage. Okay. Rule number one about any gold prospect or anything. Use your surrounds to your advantage. And if you haven't got sufficient water, use a gold pick. And try not to die. That's rule number one. Try not to die. So I'm just trying to get a deep enough spot so I can pan. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I sure am. I'm having one of the best days of my life. And I'm not even joking, because I've got you all here. I've got the support of everybody, and I feel like $1,000,000. Here's the other thing though. It's not about me. It's about you. This is your journey. You're just here helping a fool like me give up some valuable information. Okay, I think we got in a good enough spot to pan. So in goes the pan. I hope you guys can see that. Again, you want to start the process again. We are liquefying the material, getting clean water. This water is so damn clean, look at that. We've got chocolate syrup everywhere. I love chocolate milk. Okay, liquefaction, breaking up those little molecules that hold fine gold particles. It releases, it liberates the gold. Pay attention to this terminology. Take it on, impress your friends, and find the big one. All right, stratification. And now, in the context of panning, at least in the final stages of panning, now comes classification. Watch, big swirls. But for this, you've got to have your pan underwater. Don't do it like I'm doing it. Big swirls like that, you see that? Okay. Stratify. Now, I'm going to tilt our pan at a 45-degree angle. Don't let that happen. Where you're making a V like that, right? We're not doing a pew-pew thing, we're making a V, right? Not pew-pew, V. All right? Side to side on your pan, just like that. You're gonna dip off the tip of the material, only the tip. Just like this, lifting action. There are plenty of videos on YouTube to show you this properly. This is kind of a crash course. Or side to side, keep your pan under the water, make sure. And now, do the same thing again. We're gonna tip it at that 45-degree angle. Just a little bit off the tip there. Bring it back in. Repeat the process a little bit. We're nearly there, guys. Dipping off the tip, and over here behind me, we got some really clean water. So we're gonna put some of that in the pan so we can see what comes out. Okay? Now, let's get over to you guys. Coming through the water. And let's see if we got anything. Let's see if we were successful at all. There's so many wonderful people in the chat. You guys have all showed up today. You're liking and supporting and talking in amongst yourselves. I love that. I love it when you guys talk to yourselves. Like, I talk to myself too, but this is more fun. Okay. All right, we're about ready to do this reveal, guys. And again, look, I'm no professional. We've got professionals in the room. I'm just some guy that likes to find gold, that's all. I'm just like a lot of you too. But I'm here trying to inspire the people who've gotten so much more gold than I to get out there and find the mother lode, because it's cool. All right, so I'm gonna give the pan a tap just there. And let's pull it back and see what we have got, if anything at all. Okay, so we've got a bit of ironstone. Okay, a little bit of black sand. Oh, okay. And we've got a little bit of gold. Now, let's take the camera, turn it around, and I'm going to show you a realistic example of what your first pan might look like. All right, let's have a look down here. We're going to zoom in. Have a look here. That's a little baby speck. We've got another one here, but let's pick this one up because I want to show you close up what we're looking at. Have we picked it up? We sure did. On the very end of my finger there, I'm sorry, I know it looks gross, but that is the tiniest little piece of gold. There's more of that in this pan. We've got a few micro dots up there, but let's refine this pan, so let's bring it back down the water. So we might have just a little bit more in there. And folks, this is realistic. I fake nothing on this channel. This is all realistic stuff. I don't know sometimes if I'm going to get gold. Most of the time, I don't even know. But I have a pretty good idea. So you can trust me. I'm not pulling your leg. If I've found something, I'm going to show you. If I haven't, I'll show you too. Okay, you probably can see it probably a little bit better now. This might be like your first pan that you ever find. It might be a lot better than that. But again, we have found the smallest little piece of gold. Now, is everyone sufficiently bored? I'm not. I never am. Do you guys want to see some really crazy freaking gold? If you do, follow me, because we're on the way, okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Let's get on over here. We still got to check that stuff. Let's come over here and see what comes out of the bedrock. What is bedrock, do you ask? Okay, so Mike Murphy can't see it. I'm so sorry. Oh, okay, Susanna, I love that. I've always learning something here new too. Thank you so much. We have, oh wow, Jesse, Jacqueline, Rick. We have so many wonderful people here today. Thank you all so much. Okay, let's go and get some real freaking gold, because I'm sick and tired of these micro dots and stuff like that. Okay, let's get on over here and let's find some of the real stuff. Notice I didn't say real shit, because I want to keep this channel family friendly and where everybody can chime in and have a joke around and feel good about themselves. I value you all for being here. We have John Covey, we have English Joe, pain in the knee, Nelson, we have Miss V. This is not live unless he's panning in another country. Oh my goodness, we've got to show these people somehow. All right, Robert, we have Mike Murphy, Slim, Rick Silva. All right, cool. Let's get down there onto the bedrock and let's make this work. And guess what, guys? Tomorrow, I've got a special treat for you, because tomorrow we're going to be running the gold trommel again. And then it's going to be on. You see all this lovely bedrock over here? We got a lot to. We have Michael Maloney, Stone Cold. It's because Stone Cold said something. David Olson is here in Australia. Okay, cool. Let's come on over here and let's try not to die, because when you're walking on bedrock, you got to be very careful. Also, I want to show you something. Do y'all know what this is? Can anyone name this rock? I'm going to give a special shout out to anybody who can name this rock. We have 30 seconds left to name the rock before I name it for you. Sandstone, we got wood, we got pyrite. We have, okay, so 10 seconds left on the clock before I name it for you. Okay, time's up. But guess what? I'm going to give everybody a shout out anyway. So, we're starting up here from the Odin Chase Show. How you going? John Covey, Eric Paccio, Happy 88, Nelson Gutierrez. We have Vice Chairman. We have, oh no, we've got Satin. We've got Satin in the room. Okay, we have Garrett Vaughn 77. We have Michael Maloney. We have Miss V. We have Jacqueline. We have Rick Grime. We have Jaquim. We have the Odin Chess Show, Emmett, Fari Latina, Clifford Ringer. We have Steve. We have Mike Murphy. We have Dave Dolson. So many wonderful people. Oh, guys. So many people. Now, you want to be careful of this rock, because I'm going to tell you what it is. And someone might have already said it. This is something called tiger's eye. Now, let me tell you about tiger's eye. If you come across this stuff, do not ever drop this rock. Do not ever chip it. Do not ever break it or put it into a pot and smash it up for gold, because you're not going to find gold. But what you're going to do is you're going to release deadly asbestos into the air. Tiger's eye is no laughing matter. It's a very beautiful rock whenever it's polished, but it is no fun if you inhale this stuff. Do not mess with this rock. Don't even pick it up unless you're just collecting it. But don't, whatever you do, do not smash it. Tiger's eye. Okay, I'm going to put this in a special spot. Don't go nowhere. Stay where I put you. And I'm going to wash my hand. Yeah, don't mess with tiger's eye. Okay, so what were we doing? Whoa, try not to die. Okay, we got to get over to where the gold is. So thank you guys so much for chiming in and having a go at that answer. I'm sure probably somebody already thought of it and I didn't read the comment, so I apologize. Let's come over here and let's find some real gold. Okay. Ooh, that's another nice spot. Look at that. Wow. So much good bedrock. Look at that. Oh, amazing. And now, this over here is our prime working spot. See all that lovely bedrock that we've just been taking a lot of time thoroughly stripping off and working. Bedrock is where you're going to find some of your best gold that you've ever found in your life. Some of that gold can be life-changing. I really hope everyone can still see and still hear me. Thank you guys so much. We have David, we have Hugh, we have Luciano, we have Tomorrow. So much people in the chat, so much wonderful people in the chat. Okay, it's clear he isn't live from the USA. Absolutely, thank you. Thank you, Susanna. We have David Olson. Pain in the knee. We have, okay, water. All right, cool. Now, let's get to it. We know it's down here, but how do we get it off the bedrock? We can do this one of two ways. We can get a vacuum down here and suck it all up in the vacuum, but that's going to ruin the vacuum. Or we can get a bit of water in our pan and we can flush it down into a little spot where it collects. I think that's a good idea. So guys, I'm gonna pop you down here for a second and let's get started on that. But before we do that, I'm gonna have to get my little oh good. What the hell's that? I'm gonna have to get my my stand for my phone. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful day, because I surely am. You guys are incredible. You're making my day just so lovely. And I had Nervous Rider up here. She's made my entire day so much better, because she gave me cookies and water and reinforcements. My goodness. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Nervous Rider, please make sure you do. She's got a fantastic channel and equestrian, and she's one of the best. So, alrighty. Now, here's a fun little thing before we get started. Who's this? This is Trommel 1. Now, you know what? I got this idea that we're going to be getting a whole lot more gold if we bring Trommel 1 down with us. What do you reckon? Do you think we should? We got Michael, we got Dale, we got John Covey, James Henderson, pain in the knee. Everybody wants to know where I am. I'm on planet Earth. Here's a fun little thing. If you guys want to make one of your trommels your own, have a look at this. This is a wheel. This is base. This is a base made out of tire. We got a trash can lid on the top, 55-gallon liter lid on the top. We got 4 rollers for the drive wheels, and we got these roller skates hooked on the side. Now, what are they for? I'll show you in a minute. Over here, we got a sluice bed. What does it do, I wonder? Let's find out. I'm going to take this down. First of all, I'm going to pop you guys on the tripod. And thank you all so very much for tuning in today. You guys are giving my life purpose and meaning, and you are helping me along through this journey. And we are all here together today in spirit and in the digital realm. Okay, cool. We're going to pop you guys on the tripod, and let's get the trommel down here. This is the hand trommel. This is not the powered trommel. The powered trommel comes tomorrow. So don't be sad. It's okay. We're going to come back with the big powered trommel. But today, I want to see what we can get away with working just hand powered stuff. And it's a very simple trommel to make. You guys can make one of your own. And I hope that you do, right? And I want you to come back on this channel after you build your own trommel and tell me how it works. I want to hear all about it, okay? Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Yeah. I really need to do some yoga or Pilates or something. Pilates. Stretching. Alright. Now, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? I hope you can. Because this is Trommel 1. Trommel 1 is purpose-built trommel. It's a hand trommel to really get in there and grind up very tough clay. And you'll notice, just here, they've got tiny holes all the way around the barrel, on the end of the barrel. But we don't have an exit out the front. Why is that? Well, what we're trying to do is keep all the rocks in there as grinding media to really get in there and break up these horrible clay balls that you see here. This terrible clay, right? So once this clay goes in there, dry or wet, it doesn't stand a chance. It's like having a ball mill, a rod mill, and a trommel all in one. It's a hybrid, and I'm so proud of it. So I'll tell you guys, I think we're gonna get some gold with this thing. So let's go ahead and put it in. We're gonna lock it in. What does it do? I know some of you are like, don't ever do that again. I promise, I might, so just call me up on it. So, we're gonna grind up this clay. Let's get the trommel in place. And let's start working. Now, before we do, I'm gonna try and read some of these comments because I can't see anything. Give me just a moment. We got Beetlejuice, we got Rush, we have Tamara, Happy 8888. We have Name Redacted. I remember you from the first stream, Name Redacted. Logan, we got Nelson, we got North Star. Oh, so many awesome people. I hope Nomadic God King is here as well. He's got a great channel. Okay, cool. So much work to do. But we got the trommel here, so let's go. First step is we got to get it into place. Now, this is probably the equivalent of watching a YouTube video without it being edited, so I do apologize. I'm doing the best I can, so thank you so much. I really appreciate all your help today. So when you set up your trommel, make sure you have a slight tilt, because if you run it too flat, you might end up just seizing up the trommel if you're running a motor trommel. Have good water flow and a good angle, okay? We got to get our water on. Just give me one moment. I'll be right back. So what have I got? I got some Tupperware. Don't ask me where I got it, because I can't tell you. I got a bucket to catch the tailings. And I've got something to show me if we're getting gold. This is kind of an indicator mat, so that's going to go on the little slip box. Take all this over here. Turn this around at an angle you guys can possibly see. first and foremost, we're going to take our mat. This is some ribbed matting. You can get it at a hardware store. You can pick this up for reasonably cheap. Just get something that's going to have these little raised ribs on it. And ideally, you want to have something blocking the sides. We don't have that today because all our mats are up in the shed. But let's pop it on here. So we've got something to kind of give us an indicator, right? We want to get this thing level. The sluice box has got to be level, because if it's not level, all that's just going to dip off the side and we're going to lose the gold. So hopefully we can catch something that way. We've also got this tailings bucket to sit at the very end to catch what this thing doesn't catch, the mat doesn't catch, okay? Finally, we've got our water dipper. The water dipper is essential because how else are you going to put water in it? You can't divine it with telekinesis. At least I can't. Maybe you can. If you can, show me. Teach me how to do it. All right. I want to hear about it in the comments. And let's just keep the pan over here at the moment because we're going to fill the pan with unclassified material. Right? Unclassified material to fit inside the Trommel. Now, can we see everything? Is everybody here? Oh, thank you guys so much. We got Logan Moy. We have, oh wow, I'm so behind on the chat. This is crazy. We got Jared Stone. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. William Ross. Oh, wow. You guys are incredible. Okay. So let's get started. We got to run some material. So I'm going to be turning this camera like this and like this. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing from all angles. And I hope the internet's working because this is really going to be a pretty cool stream, I think. Okay, so we're coming over here first. So we're over here. And now, not hiding anything. I got a clean pan here. There's no gold in there. To prove the point, no gold in the pan, right? So we're going to fill this up new. We're going to run it through the trommel. Okay. God, you guys are being so good. So that looks like a pretty healthy pan. We can run that directly into the trommel. So let's come over here. Can we see? Yes, we can. Thank you guys so much. Got some wonderful people in the chat. We got Slim. We've got, wow, Steve. So cool. Awesome. Something about Jed Clampett. Cool. So, we got to put a little bit of water in the trommel first. Like that. And now, we got to shovel in. Okay, some of you have just tuned in, and a lot of you don't know what's going on. And that's sad because I want you to know what's going on every step of the way. I don't want to leave anybody in the lurch on this channel because we're all here to learn, okay? So, we're running a hand trommel today. It's a purpose-built hand trommel to process very thick clays and liberate the gold much quicker than we can do by hand. We're still doing it by hand, but we're not having to touch the material, okay? That's a good thing. So, have a look around here. Hang on. I turned the microphone off again. Hold on. That's so easy to do. All right, here we go. So just over here, we have what's called the centrifuge. Now the centrifuge is very important. It's one of the most important aspects of the trommel. It's up on these rollers, and it's also up on these rollers too. You got your drive wheel, but you got your centrifuge. And all this material is getting held back inside the centrifuge. It's not able to exit at all. So basically, this is pretty much like the black hole that I'm orbiting. There is no escape from it. Only through these little singularities that are here that exits it into another universe. We got paddles on the inside for destruction. We have all kinds of different paddles, very dangerous stuff in here you can get cut to the shithouse on. So you want to be very careful. The lip of this I tried to grind away as much as I could, but I still sometimes get cut on that. And of course these little things here, you don't want to get cut on those, but I do. But I've got all the material here. We're going to grind it up. It's like a big old grinder, okay? But first of all, we've got to try not to slip like we just did and not die, but we've got to fill this with water. Thank you guys so much. We have Happy 88. We have Rush. We have Slim. Start the gold. Let's start the gold. Thank you. Thank you so much. Fill some water in there. This takes quite a bit of water to get going because remember, it's not a conventional trommel. This is kind of a one-way trommel. This is a ball mill. This is a rod mill. It's a Dennis Rodman rod mill trommel. Okay. Now look over here. You'll see that some of that material has already started to process, but we got to move it by hand. Okay. I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. So we're going to set up back on the tripod, and we're going to liberate some gold. And I need to take this off of my wallet phone because I am so old. I've got a wallet phone, guys. That's all my stuff in there. Okay. All right, let's flip you around so we can see what's going on with the action of the trommel. Thank you all for joining today. You are incredible. All right, here we go. So, are we kind of getting the idea? I hope so. Now, let's turn this camera around. And have a look at the action on the inside of the trommel. And that's so important. We got Benson, we got Happy 88, very cool. We got David, Slim again. Sarah Wilson said hi. Wow, so cool. I'm so glad to have you guys here. So the inside trommel, It's churning all these unclassified rocks up and it's getting them real clean. That's what we want, you know? But what do we do once we're done? We have to get this stuff out of here somehow. We don't want to use our hands, so we got to use something like a little rake. Let's go and grab our rake. Oh, rake, where are you? I knew you were here somewhere. That's a rock. Where's the rake, though? I need the rake. Oh, I found it. Thank you guys so much. All right, Happy wants the coordinates for the Tiger Rock. Susanna is on the case. We got Slim, we got Happy, we got Roosh. All right, cool. Get this rake down here. Thank you all so much. Okay, so we just want to take this little rake and come along inside here and just pull that material that's been processed just out. That way we don't ruin our hands. Now, a lot of you are saying, probably thinking, because you don't want to hurt my feelings, that there's a better way to do this, and you're exactly right. I do have another trommel, but we're going to do that tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune back in. I want to take a moment to thank Nervous Rider for her wonderful cookies and water in the power bank that she brought down here. And guys, if you haven't already, subscribed to Nervous Rider. That's Nervous Rider, 2 words. She has an equestrian channel, and she does an amazing job. She's a great teacher and a great resource. She's also a fantastic singer, and musician. Okay, guys, so we got most of this pulled out of here. Thank you. And I also want to thank my wonderful moderators. And I do appreciate everyone. All right. Okay, so we got all the big stuff out. Now we can load it with some more material, because the idea is we don't get rid of it all in there. We still need some grinding material, but we're going to fill it up, and we're hopefully we're going to see a bit of gold come off that mat. So stick around. I appreciate everyone being here. You guys are fantastic. We have a wonderful community. You guys are the most awesome set of people to ever be in a chat. I thank you all so much. Okay, let's come over here. I'm getting pretty warm, so I'm gonna take this damn thing off. Oh, okay. This is our knee pad. Okay, can everyone see? Sorry, I'm just paranoid because I don't think anyone can see anything. But just because I can't see, that doesn't mean you can't see. So I've got to think about that. Okay. All right. Into the overburden we go. Just like that. Okay, now we got full. Okay. Now, I know some of you want me to shut my freaking mouth because you like the ASRM stuff or MSR. You like that shit. So I'm gonna shut up for a little bit, okay? So you can get the MSR. I hope you guys have enjoyed the answer, and I hope my Wi-Fi is holding out, because I hope this is actually showing the stream. The Wi-Fi, or the Wi-Fi, as some people refer to it, can sometimes break up. So let's hope we have that under control. Okay. Now, we're going to check the mats. Are we still live? We sure are. Thank you so much. Okay. We're going to check the mat here, and it's not the greatest mat in the world. I do hope we might have found something, but you never know. Okay. As always, we're going to clean the pan and make sure there's no residual stuff in it. Come on. What am I doing? I need to show you this. Show you guys this stuff. I ain't no liar. I'm washing the pan out. Okay, clean pan. Now, let's get the mat off here. So many wonderful people in today. Thank you so much. Let's move the mat off carefully. We're gonna take and put it over here. My back is killing me. Okay. Just like this, guys, just like this. Very simple. I'm gonna wash that mat just down into the pan, just like this. Now remember, that was only about 2 big pans worth of clayish material. So let's see if we got something. You guys are having a beautiful day. I sure am. Thank you so much. Trolls and all, everybody's turning up. I thank all my moderators. I'm gonna give a big, massive shout out to Nervous Rider today. That's Nervous Rider. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Let's work this down, work it down. And let's see if we can come up with a little something for you guys today. Oh my gosh. Oh yes, okay, all right, okay. That's better. That's better, all right, very cool, very cool. So, just gonna turn the camera around. Give me a second. We've got, oh wow. Look at that. You can see it from space. Nice. Nice big flake, look at that. So nice. I'm loving it. Just amazing, I love that. This is telling me that this stuff we absolutely want to be running through our it's on my finger. Oh, there it is. Look at that. He's going to get eyeshadow. Somebody's doing something. No sluice. Ruche. Oh my goodness. Look at that, guys. It's a nice little flake. Isn't it pretty? Now it's on my finger. And this is gross and disgusting. I hate having to pick up gold with my finger. But man, isn't that something? Look at that. This little thing came out of that hole over there. Can you believe it? And I know some of you are going, Like, man, what are you talking about? This is like a little tiny flake. I know, I'm not dumb. I'm not trying to blow this thing out of proportion, but look at it. It's incredible. It's just the most beautiful piece of gold I think I've ever seen. But what this is also telling me, it's not just the mere size of it, it's the shape of it too. It seems a little water worn, so I know it's coming from a little ways away, but it's also a little bit angular. So it tells me it's probably not too far away from the actual source. And it's got a little bit of weight to it. I can actually feel it. I can detect it very slightly. So this little guy or gal came out of this hole. And there's so much more down there. And there's probably still more on this thing because this mat that we were running on is pretty terrible. We need to get the miner's moss down here. But also, we need to get the motorized trommel back down here because the motorized trommel is going to do a whole lot more in a shorter span of time. So that is incredible. That's for you guys. This is your gold today. Good golly gosh. And there's actually still more in that pan, but I can't sort of find it. Where did it go? There's a few more little specks in there. You see how that gold's not moving? It'll just pretty much stay where it's put unless a big swipe of water comes along. See? That's how heavy gold is, people. This is real gold. Gold is 19 times heavier than water. And there's some more little specks over there. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to try to at least. Where's my finger at? There's my finger. We've got one there. And also a very tiny one here. That's the big flake. That one and that one. So now, look, I got to level with you guys. I know there are people that are tuning in on this channel. They make so much gold, they make bank on gold, and they come and they plow through and they just get all the great gold in the world. This little speck to me is special. It's special because it's letting me know that there's more on there, and I'm a moron there. But there's more on there, and I'm a moron more on there. Right? Sometimes it takes a moron to find gold. But you guys can help me not be a moron by sticking around and telling me what to do, because sometimes I get sidetracked. So I really do appreciate everyone being here today, and you guys have been fantastic. I'm going to try and read some of the comments because the shadows are getting long, and we've got some glamping and camping to do. So let's see what we got. We have King's Family, we got Charles R, we got Slim, King's Family again, David Olson, Terry Coe back again. Oh wow, you guys are, oh my gosh. We have Mage, who has donated $2 US. Yes! Thank you. Mage, you're incredible. Wow. Wow. Thank you. And I didn't do that in the bad way. No. You didn't see that. I meant from my heart to you. Thank you so much. Wonderful, supportive people. And that's incredible. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee today, and it's going to be a good day. Thank you guys so very much. Mage, you're awesome. David Olson again. We got Hammond. Okay, so don't go spending it all in one place. Thank you. I'll try not to. I really will. And, okay, very cool. All right, guys. Now, again, this is your place, right? This is your place to come to hang out with me. And you can come here, even if I'm not here, you know, in spirit. There's a trommel. Pick it up, use it. right? There's a pan, pick it up, use it. See if you can get more gold than I can. I bet you can. And I'm going to give you a secret right now. All my gold's hidden right there. It's hidden right all in that crack. And the only reason we're not getting big giant pans is because a lot of it's still in the overburden too. So we got to work it down. But tomorrow, if you guys will join me tomorrow, we're going to come back out and we're going to run the motorized trommel. I'm going to brush my filthy fucking teeth because I know they're yellow as fuck. I don't want to say the F word on this channel, but sometimes if I say it, I mean it. So, thank you all so much. Now, I want to do a few more things, and if you guys are willing to hang on, I want to test the overburden. We've been on this bedrock for a long time, and I know there's good gold down there. But one of the most important things you can do as a prospector is testing the area. You got to test all layers, because sometimes it's not on the bedrock. If you've been getting like a huge flood coming through, and you're just getting this material that's pushed up recently, it can all just be sitting on the top, and you're just working all day getting to the bedrock for no good reason, you know. So you got to test everything. Let's read some comments, and then we're going to get started again. Thank you guys so very much. King's family. Okay, he's from North Carolina. Thank you so much. Is there giant pieces? Can I have the giant pieces? King's family, thank you. He's not Australian, bro. I'm from Australia. Okay, woohoo. All right. Nice explanation. Hard work shall be rewarded. New sub. Thank you guys so much. His accent is different Australian. He's American. Is Barney home or Fred? Hey, Barney. Are you home? Actually, hang on. I can't say that on this channel. I'm going to get deplatformed if I go that route. So you heard an imitation of a popular cartoon that didn't make any sense. Okay. All right. So maybe that was Yogi, like yoga bear. Okay. I'm in a something. Hi from Quebec City, Canada. Best of luck to you, kind sir. Thank you so much. What gram do you usually find a day? Probably about 10 cents a day. That's about it. So you guys are really supplying me the most help with all your wonderful generous donations. And I know that everybody's doing it hard. So I don't expect it, guys. But I do appreciate it with all my heart. So thank you. Yeah, because if you are American, you have to stay in America. You absolutely cannot leave. It's like Altaraz. Yes. Slim, I'm still here. Oh, you guys are so awesome. And I love this. Just, you know, if you want to talk in amongst yourselves, it's fantastic. I like building this community, and if you guys can do that, that's wonderful. All right, so I'm gonna stop running my mouth. Let's get on this bedrock, and let's work off some of this overburden, okay? Because I want to see firsthand what's coming off of it. And I think we're gonna just rely on the pan for this one, okay? All right, I'm gonna put you back on the tripod. You guys are amazing. Incredible. So cool. I just don't want to waste anybody's time, you know? I'm going to take this little piece of gold that we got, and I'm going to put it somewhere very safe. But I want to show you guys one last time. This is what you guys have helped me get today. With all of your help and support, we have a really nice piece of gold. If this thing will just stop focusing on my stupid face. Oh, come on. Maybe turn the camera around. This is what we got today. You guys helped me get. Are you serious? Come on, focus. Right there. That's beautiful. Can you imagine if we could just like somehow blow that thing up and make it huge. That would be awesome. But that is just the nicest little piece of gold. And this is yours, guys. You helped me find it. So thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to put that in a special spot, which is, I'm going to put it just on this mat here, right in the middle. So don't lose it. It's right there. And I'm going to pop it over here. Okay. All right, let's get to it. Let's work some of this overburden. Let's do some pans, and let's do the work, and let's see what we get out of just the overburden. There's a kookaburra up there laughing at me. So not only have I got some trolls in the comments laughing at me, I've got... You hear the little beautiful Dubit? He's up in that tree somewhere. He's gonna be laughing his ass off at me in a minute. I can hear him, but I can't see him. Okay. Back on the work. Okay. Okay. This stuff. This side of the pick. That's a pretty healthy looking pan full of overburden, wouldn't you say? Oh, okay, so we got David Olson here again. Jay Reeds. So cool. Sometimes it's difficult to read his comments because the screen's so small and the sun's out, but this is what we're going to look through to see what else we can find in the gold. Okay, bring it over here. Okay. There we go. Where are we at? I can't see where we're at. Okay. Okay. guys, right about now, I have this overwhelming urge to just dive headlong into that water. I'm not even joking. I really feel like I want to do it because I'm burning up. But I want to find out what's in this overburden, because if there's gold in the overburden, then we want to work everything. Okay, let's see. And there's gold in the overburden. Okay, there is gold in the overburden, but it's very super microfine stuff, and I'm going to try and show you that right now. I got to clear off some more. But I'm so hot right now. I need to get water on me somehow. I feel like I'm going to collapse. Oh yeah, there's gold in the overburden. Okay, so let's pull this back. And I want to show you guys some of the stuff you're going to be missing if you don't work your overburden. Okay? So let's turn the camera around. I'm going to sit this down. Take the camera off here. So many wonderful people here. Thank you. Okay. So, if you don't work your overburden, some of you guys don't have a problem with this. You're just like, okay, I just want to get to the really good stuff. For those of you who want to start out, if you want to find quick gold, work that overburden, because this is the stuff you might be missing if you don't. We've got some really nice microfine gold here. Look at that. Two really nice, very microfine specks of gold. They're not, it's not like micro, but it's still good enough to work if you're just having a lazy day, you know? Look at that. That's beautiful. Now, this makes me think, and look over here too. There's another bit over here. That little bit right there is a nice little piece too. It's so small, but I'll tell you right now, if you collect enough of that stuff, if you sluice all day long, every day, those things can build up, and it builds up exponentially. You know, you'll be surprised at how much this can build up if you are just so inclined to get out there and just find it, you know. And you gotta look so close. And so is it worth working the overburden? What do you guys think? Okay, so I've got Stephen Evangelist here. Told you gold is there. That's right, Slim. I sometimes think I want a beer, but I know I shouldn't drink beer. Clown Watch. We have Jesus Zamarman. Terrific. Did you know gold isn't magnetic? Yes, no, it's not magnetic. Definitely not magnetic. Thank you. What do you do in the winter months? Good question, Terry Co. Actually out here in the winter months right now. This is actually the winter months. So the thing is, where I am in the universe, it gets so hot, even in the dead of winter, because of the sun. The sun is very dangerous where I live, so you can end up getting overheated even in the wintertime. Typically, if I was sitting inside all day, I would think it was freezing out here, and I would be needing my jacket. But since I've been working, my temperature has gone up huge. So it's very much a thing where, you know, winter time is kind of the best time to work. So yeah, that's so cool. Thank you for the comment. And yeah, so all right, cool guys. So man, dehydration, yes. Okay, I'm getting muddy. Yep. Absolutely. Guys, thank you so very much. I really do appreciate all of you being here. If you're referring to the tests using gold on styrofoam and water, then no. the magnetic bending the weather seriously. Cool. Yeah, so cool. All right. Now listen, guys. You've all been absolutely fantastic. And I was going to show you all of the gold that we've gotten so far out of this creek. But my snuffer bottle is all the way up back inside of my house, which has all the gold in it. So unfortunately, yes, exactly right. It's about $2 worth. You're absolutely right. And I'm pretty nuts for being out here. So yeah, no, that's so cool. Thank you so much. But I'm pretty tired. I've got a lot of work ahead of me tomorrow. I've got to get the trommel down here, and I've got to hook everything up. But you guys have been absolutely fantastic. I would have liked to have shown you all the gold today, but I don't have access to it at the moment. That'll change tomorrow. I'm going to bring the rest of the gold down so we can have a look and see exactly what comes out of these spots. And we're going to be running the trommel. So guys, make sure you tune in again if you can. And I do appreciate you all being here. And I just want to read some of these comments before I go. But gotta take a quick break. Let's see, where are we at? Take a break, time for tea. Yes, yep, okay, awesome. Alaska, we got John Stanton. Drink some water and take some electrolytes. Yes, I do need that because I'm pretty dry. You can probably tell, very thick. My tongue's getting sticky, lips, it's horrible. Got a nice eucalyptus tree here though, that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can eat these or chew on them. Probably not such a good idea, but I did say I was going to get in that water, didn't I? I'm pretty. My temperature is like soaring right now, so I might just suffice with splashing my face. I don't know. Should I just run in there? I don't want this to become a stunt channel because I'm not good at stunts. That's been proven today. I cut the shit out of myself today, so on a piece of grass. So cool. All right. Hi, John. Collect all the flakes in a glass. Awesome work, bro. Thank you guys so much. All right. Cold water over your head. That's actually a good idea. The only thing is, I did my hair the other day because I've got fucking horrible curly hair and I have to straighten it. You guys don't want to know all this shit. I know that. But I need to keep it to where it's not going to be tangled up. So if I wet it, that means I'm going to be in severe agony with my stupid hair. So anyway, everyone, thank you so much. Redacted, show the bottle. Water looks rough. I wouldn't go near that shit. Good. That's good. I don't think I should do that either. Can I join you? Tito Johnson. Man, go for it. It's there. It's pretty terrible water though. It's got all kind of parasites and shit in it, and I know they sell them straws, the survival straws. You can put them in a lake. You can put it in a toilet and drink out of it. But I think that's kind of the last resort for me. Okay, we got Patricia Patrick Richardson. We've got Sandra Mara. We got David Olson again. Oh, so cool. You've all been amazing, wonderful help today. Tomorrow, we're going to be back out here with the trommel, and it's going to be awesome. So make sure you guys stay tuned. I'm going to show you the gold we got today just once more. Just here. This is your flake, guys. This is your flake. Where is it at? Not that. Oh, there it is. All right. So we are definitely on the gold. And we're going to be back tomorrow, and hopefully this little bit here is going to turn into a whole lot more. Okay, everyone. Thank you guys so very much. And remember, you can do it. I believe in you. You need to get out there, get your gold pan, get off the computer, get off the phone, just get out there and enjoy life, We're only here today, and we don't know how much time we've got, so enjoy what time we've got left, and love and support one another, and help someone, even if you can just point them in the right direction, if it's just, you know, in the direction of the bathroom or wherever. But this is pretty cool. Look at this rock. Yeah, I'm not very good at these things. But this looks to me as this very strange. I think this is probably like an ancient artifact or something. Should I keep this? I'm pretty sure that's either kind of like a volcanic thing that happens, or somebody's actually fashioned that into a into what it is. It looks pretty cool. It's like shaped just like a diamond or a coffin or something. So could it be a primitive tool? Who knows? How much is McDonald's charging for a Big Mac meal deal? That's what I want to know. Anyway, thank you all so very much. You have a beautiful day. And if anyone has any questions, you're more than welcome to come back to the stream, rewatch it, or you can pop a question down in the comment section, and I'll do my best to answer it. And you guys have a beautiful afternoon, beautiful morning, wherever you are. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow, because we're going to have some bulk fun tomorrow. Okay, coffin, axe head, millions of miles away in Malaysia. In my place, you take care, young. Luck will be with you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so cool. Tiger's eye looks very cool. Probably, oh, that's so cool. Name redacted, that's a cool rock. Wow, fantastic. You guys are amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get back to making my bed up there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all so much, and I'm just gonna shut up now. Thank you. See you next time.